Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Armando Clan channel. I'm your host Panzaude, and today we have a splendid replay from Sneawy on the map Middleburg in the tier 6 non-premium, I was about to say premium, non-premium tier 6 German medium tank, the VK.30.01D on the map Middleburg, which we actually had last time on my German video, this same map. But that's a coincidence, of course. I didn't plan that. I do like this map, but I'm not actively searching just for these maps. I want a bit of variety, but this was a replay that I couldn't miss. The VK, I want to note this, the VK, before we get into the gameplay, and this is great gameplay on this video and great shots going, but the VK, I want to note, I love the design of these sort of tanks. The VK here has it where the turret is firmly at the front of the tank, and the tank hull is very straight, very streamlined. If you saw my hands, now I'm doing the gestures, but it's very straight, and the angles are very at the front. You can see the angles there. They have that certain look, and I love that look, and it's actually what the Armando logo has on its tank. A lot of people think it's a TOG. It's not a TOG, by the way. It's its own tank. It's the MD Carahoo, which is my own creation. It's not supposed to be a TOG. It doesn't look like the TOG when it's not silhouette, but it's that sort of look, and I love it. I do really enjoy how it looks. Now back to the gameplay. Enough of me talking about the tank looks. Back to the gameplay. On the Middleburg, she's using this cover, and she's being able to use what I enjoy on this side of the map. I don't think the opposite side has it so much, but here with the little ridge that's on the center, and here now Sneawy being able to go backwards, I think it's a great position, and I think it's better on this side of the spawn than the enemy's side of the spawn on this battle. I don't know if that's just me, but maybe some others like you have found this to be true. Now, using this tank's streamlined hull, the funky angles, and I think this tank does have good gun depression, especially seeing as it's the turrets at the front of the tank. And have you noticed that? Oh dear, 1v5. I'm so distracted talking about the tank, I didn't even mention this. Sneavy's on a 1v5 now, but luckily, as the AMX just comes charging in, that's not what you should do, AMX. This AMX has not been having a good game before. This AMX was on equal playing ground to Sneawy, equal HP, and a 3-op short autoloader. He didn't take that chance he had, now he's a one-shot. But a 1v5, luckily, on that shot missed, that's unfortunate. Luckily, a lot of the tanks are low HP. This KV2, oh, that's a good shot. You love that, and not having to take this shot from the start here. But he's also one shot, so being able to take him down. You know, these tanks, oh, and dear. Bounce at that AMX was not having a good day. Bounce at the back of a tank. This tank isn't even that heavily armored. It's got funky angles, but it's not got anything with thickness. This AML is making his way to the top, and I'm not a big fan of the backing up there. Like, this is if this was my situation with a 1v5 and all these low health tanks, I'd be nervous too, because there is obviously a chance here, and that's why this replay is being chosen, because there is a chance here for this 1v5. This is a special game, but I'm not too big of a fan of the backing up backwards, especially when this is a front turret tank. But because of that low silhouette, the hull is quite low on this tank, and the turret is even more quite squashed. She's able to get away with it, and she's doing now what I was thinking at the start when she was in the 1 versus 3 after killing the 2 tanks. Back away. That arrow, I felt that as that shot whizzed by. She can't take those unnecessary shots here. If she wants to get past and she wants to reposition so she's not known to the enemy team where she is, she doesn't want to take that unnecessary hits. If she was 1,000 damage, right? If she was at 1,000 HP right now, full HP, and that KV2 didn't spot her, fortunately, if she was at full HP right now, I think this would be a storm. She could have storming in. That KV2 doesn't seem to be paying attention. He's still there, as you can see. And the other two tanks are barely got any HP. She could have stormed this, but no. There's still some time left. And if she's able to reposition, and she's now getting into what I think is not used quite nearly enough. She's getting into this little dip. This is a great and underused position, I think, for tank destroyers usually. Tank destroyers, they like to go... This is another off-topic thing. I love going off-topic. But tank destroyers, they usually like to go up the hill and camp at the back. But when there's a heavy team on each team, and they have to come down here, this is a great position where you can, especially with a tank like a Waffenträger with a turret, you can come up and you can go down again. You can use, reset camo and too spotty. She wasn't really paying attention there, but she goes for the AOL. Good choice instead of the VK, because this AOL always... Oh, that would have been nice if it went in. This AOL is always a troll. Like, you can see there with the turret, it's always a troll. Getting that shot in too. Always a troll when it's front. So when it's side like that, I mean, you can't... It's irresistible, that's the word I'm looking for. It's irresistible target. Taking that shot, unfortunately. But they're both on one shot now. You have to be aware of where this KV2 is. And that VK, is it coming by? She didn't shoot the VK. She shot the important target with the more alpha and the more armor and the more pen. And now taking out that VK. But look at the time. And actually, oh dear, it started at 7 minutes, but that was lag. It's not actually 7 minutes. It's not actually 20 seconds still left. It's less. I'm not sure how much time's got left, but she needs to get that KV2. And oh, there he is. And oh, that was a nice shot, drive by. But oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, my dear, oh my, a draw. How unfortunate. Literally just a second more, and that would have been a 1v5, pushing the damage up. I don't think it would be quite 2,600. You see here 2,537 damage, 23,000 credits, high caliber, massive. Oh my, that should have been so much more than a draw. That's quite unfortunate. And our first heartbreak for this channel. Looking at the results, Sneawy did far more than any other on each team did. Any other player. The KV1S, which has a lot more alpha, obviously he only got about 3 shots in, and he was never seen. He was always down at the city. KV2 got 2 shots, so probably in, and that was just unfortunate. That shouldn't have been. I've always said I think this game should have, a couple more minutes now. The dynamics of the game has changed, and I don't think it would be a bad thing if there was a bit more time added onto battles, and that never would have happened, and this would have been a much different result. But still, though, great job, Sneawy. You did amazing. No faults, really, that you could point out of that battle. You tried your best. But that's all. So thank you everyone for watching.